All right, welcome to the best day of the week.
If I'm going to be Vanna White, I'm going to flip something over, and I don't want it to be the table, so.
It's Monday.
And what about Monday?
It's the best day of the week.
Why is that?
Because it's the day that we download a new video.
There you go.
Boom.
Monday. So we are actually launching a new product that we came up with, and we think it's pretty rad.
Way rad.
Yeah, and it's not anything that any other leathersmith is making right now. So here's 4 examples of what we're doing. It is the, I think they're called little trees, the scented little trees, but we make them out of leather now. And guess what?
They smell like leather.
Smells like leather. It's leather scented little trees.
We're going to show you what it takes for me to dye and paint a product. And it's going to be a custom little tree because you can get a custom tree too.
You can. And also this video is sponsored. We have our first sponsor.
Who?
It's Bdiamondleather.com.
Thank you, 𝐵diamondleather.com. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, where you can get these little scented leather trees. With that being said though, we're going to take you through this journey with us. We can also make what for the individual?
Just a custom piece if it's something that you want, like a car club.
Yeah.
Someone's face.
Yep.
Your favorite pet.
Yep.
You let us know.
Anything you want, we can put on them.
We'll make it happen.
Hey, Byron and Candace here. Have a rad day. This is the one we're doing. And so we got all of our settings in here. Let's just make sure all of our settings are where we need them. Now we're gonna turn on our laser. Have our piece of leather that we're gonna be using. Now we gotta come back over. Start.
Everything that happens is motivation.
We're really digging these trees. We think they're pretty iconic for cars in general, but we're trying to make them so that they are custom for the car or custom for the individual. Made out of leather, and guess what? They smell like leather. They're leather scented. Okay. All right, our part's all done. Now let's go give this cool rat fink tree to Candace. See what kind of rad stuff she does. Okay, what's your first step after we give you something that's lasered?
Okay, as you can see when it's lasered, there's dust or debris.
Yeah, like a laser dust, I guess.
Absolutely. A lot of people get worried that that's gonna be a forever thing. You just want to clean it up. You always want to use a little bit of, don't be afraid to use water. Clean water though. Clean part of the towel.
So not like sewage water or anything?
I mean, depends on who you're making it for. Okay, so it's a little wet. Leather does this when it discolors.
So you're gonna get it a little wet, or are you gonna get it really wet?
Just wet enough that it makes it moist.
Okay.
And wipes that down. You'll see how quick this dries. So we're good. Got a little fan. Now you can wait till it dries. You can already see it starting to dry. We're going to dye the background black. So the main thing we want to do is just make sure that your detail is exposed.
Okay.
Now we're gonna dye this.
Sweet.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to know about your product is what the image looks like. So you can see that I have the rat fink pulled up right here.
Do you have any particular place on a project you start, or do you just kind of start wherever?
With this project, so we're gonna use a combination of dye and paint. I'm doing a base of green dye first. I'm gonna do a background of black. So right here, you can see I went over just a little bit. And don't take too much time trying to stay in the lines if you know you're going to do a darker color like black. I used to spend a lot of time trying to stay in the lines perfectly.
And I will say too, we are licensed 𝐼𝐴 artists, so we are able to do the 𝐼𝐴. If that is something that you're interested in, you can get a hold of Eileen Roth. You can always call the 𝐼𝐴 Museum down in Manti, Utah, and they can get you in the right direction of becoming a licensed 𝐼𝐴 artist.
Also, I try to do one coat first of my dyes on different images. We can darken it, but you don't want to lose the image inside, the detail inside the image. All right, so Mr. 𝐼𝐴 is green. I'm also going to do our lettering down here in green. Try to use a brush that only fills the space. I do reuse my brushes. You'll want to clean them with a paint thinner. I have my brushes full. Looks really dark right there, so I am going to kind of blend and wipe off excess. So you can already see the dye line is a little lighter right here. Don't worry about it. We're going to come back to it. You can see this right here is light. So I have my green dye, I have my green paint. Oh, goodness sakes. We used a lot daily.
But see that's normal. For some reason, this paint likes to coagulate up like that, and
oh wow.
Then we get these big chunks of
clog.
Ugh,
it's so moist. There's so many disgusting words we can use. All right, this is our detail. Now this you can take a little time on. I'm just gonna go in and add more of my green dye. This is gonna take out some of our lines.
You know, I always think when we tell people we paint and dye things, I always think that they are thinking that we kill things constantly in here.
We're gonna blend. Yellow dye. I'm gonna take my yellow to highlight some of the spots. I did not rinse my brush because it starts to fade. So that one's gonna be a little darker. We're gonna just use a pop of yellow. Make sure I have primarily yellow. We're bringing in our highlights. Now we're going with the paint.
Let me just kind of take a look at what you've done so far. It's amazing how when you did the yellow over the green, it just made everything look that much better. Okay, so what do you got going on?
So I'm mixing a green that I want as a highlight. So I took green paint, yellow paint, makes bright paint. Let's go get this clear coated.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, this is Bdiamond Leather, coming right at you.
What do you want people to do if they go to our YouTube?
I want you to like, subscribe, and comment.
All right, this is where the magic happens. Wait for it. Everything gets brightened. You can see how that, well, hopefully you can see how that black is changing.
Does, it looks pretty rad. Heck yeah.
There it is.
Hold it up for us. Looks awesome, love.
And it smells like leather.
It does, it's leather scented. It's because how rad is that? So all of the scented trees that you get at the auto parts store always have a white, like bungee type thing. Well, we're just gonna do white leather since we're a leather shop. Next step for this bad mama jamma. Right? Son of a biscuit.
Those muscles.
I need to work out, but guess what? I figured that would happen, so take two! Take two. Once again, we're just going to put this through the hole right here.
All right, easy on the tie, beefcake.
And we're just gonna do a basic knot so that you can undo this if you want to put this over your rear view mirror or wherever else you're gonna put it in the car. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, let's do it. Take 3 now. So we're just gonna roll this. we only use high quality leather down here.
Well, I call him aggressively sweet. He
There we
tries
go.
to do things gentle, but let's see. There it is. All right, guys, so now you've seen it. You've seen the mini tree that we can make for you.
I actually dig our new mini trees. They're one of my favorite items that we're making right now.
They smell like leather.
They're leather scented.
But here's the good news. So you can customize one of your own. We can definitely get as detailed as you'd like. We also just have the little trees available on our website.
Yep. And actually, as we said at the beginning of the video, our sponsor for this video is www.bdiamondleather.com. Thanks, Bdiamond Leather, for sponsoring this video.
You bet. Thank you.
Also, make sure that you are checking out our other videos. We're also on the Instagrammer
Yeah.
and the Facebooker. But we're always trying new things and trying to do new things. So with that being said, make sure you stay tuned for our next video. You never know what kind of shenanigans we're going to get into.
That's right.
And if you guys have any ideas of videos you want to see from us, let us know. We're trying to kind of mix it up. And like this one was a lot about Candace and how she does all of her painting and dyeing of our products. So if you want to see something different from us, let us know in the comments below. But we're grateful that you guys are here.
Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment.
Exactly. Byron,
Candace.
Bdiamond Leather. Have a rad day, everybody.
Printed motor